Okay, right. I'm almost ready. I'm kind of just getting my little bits together. And we should be good to go pretty soon. I got my chat going. I got my things going. Smooth as hell. I will warn you. I am kind of grubby today, but it is what it is. New pink hoodie? Don't hate it. I feel like there's always a good time for a hoodie. Maybe I'm getting too old for hoodies, but they've formed such a core of my wardrobe for so long. I don't know. Alright, let me see. Okay. Let me just put this out. Put this out. Move this to the side. Didn't get much because of the Xbox. Yeah, that's fair enough. Like a new Xbox kind of trumps it, right? Was that like an early birthday present? Or they were just like, this is your lot? Hold on, I need the game audio as well. Got that spooky old school synths going. Stunning. Beautiful. So I'm just waiting a little bit, mainly to get my bearings. Because when Bugs gets here, I have something to show her. I don't know if she's getting here soon though. Oh my god. It's fine, we're just starting. In the way of a short recap, there we go, that makes sense. We kind of got to the heart of the anomaly and to the heart of this biomass itself, and we've now gotten the 3 components for what seems to be some sort of toxin, which we're hoping, right? We're hoping we'll just kill the heart, we'll save Veronica. Is that her name? There's a V in it. There's a V in it somewhere. From the elevator. And then hopefully, she's going to tell us everything she knows about this research. That's the plan. It's a good plan, but... Someone said nobody likes her. Oof. I need more context to understand that message. Seabow? I feel like a boomer just saying it. I'm like, what does that mean? Okay, so we're going... Oh.
You just don't quit, do you? At first, they
oh, it's Veronica.
Oh,
ripped off. You'll be fine. Built of tough stuff, right? Earthbender?
David thought that through him we would find a cure. Without the results, the government decided that he would serve them to achieve their other goals.
And what were those goals?
What goals can a bunch of morons with guns have? Even bigger guns.
The girl's name you said that was Paisley, like girl who knows their daughter Paisley. Paisley, why does that sound like a herb? It's like calling your daughter Rosemary or Thyme or Sage. But now that I think about it, like Rosemary is quite a nice name, or like the shortening to Rose is nice. And then Sage is kind of up there too. Hold on, maybe they're on something with Paisley. Even better if they spell it in a really weird, awful way. But that sucks. All you need to do is flex on them with your Overwatch skills, right? There's only one real winner. Ugh, my god, I hate how that thing is moving. Yeah, children are little psychopaths. Real talk. Having, like, taught some kids for a while, they haven't quite developed empathy yet. Okay. Biomass dissolving toxin. I'm sure that can only go well. And it has no, defensive measures. It's weird, you'd think, like, because it is this whole mass, it would try and defend itself. But I don't know how connected all of the mines in it are.
It's dying.
Damn, that was an anticlimax.
How does it look on your side? Has the lift been unblocked? Veronica? Are you there? Veronica?
Please pray for your school's downfall every night. Also, I think maybe we just got played like a fool. I mean, there's no guarantee that Veronica would wait to find out what was going to happen, right? Oh my god, that is a portly fellow. I always feel bad when I make fun of the dead bodies, because, like, I think they've had enough. I think they've had more than enough. Why a KFC? I feel personally attacked by what a KFC guy, because a week ago, Bugs and I was digging into KFC, and I'm on a diet now, so, like, I am the KFC guy. But I have no regrets. Actually, you know what? My only regret is I'm not having KFC right now. There's a 20 wings deal on, £8. Cannot fight sleep any longer. Wait, Bugs, before you go, I have to show you. This is my little guy. Look. Meep, 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 meep. So, my friend, I was going to do a little collab stream with my friend, and we kind of like semi-collaborated. Obviously, she's like the artistic one, to conjure up like a tiny rat. And here he is. Oh my god, I'm moving the wrong source. So, actually, there's even a chance. Let's say if I'm just really tired, I'm playing a non-serious game, and I just want like a little avatar, I can just have that. Like, how good is that? So, look, I would just be like, whoa, that would be crazy. And it would just be me as a tiny rat in the corner, giving my commentary on this crazy, crazy world. Or, like, I'd be, like, on his backpack. Wait, one sec. Transform. I'd be like, where are we going? Where? Wait, does this work? Because, wait, did my game crash? No, it didn't. That's so dumb. Okay, Bugs. Have a good sleep. Yeah, I hope tomorrow is more of a chill day. I know today was kind of stressful. Hey, Asadullah, what's good? I was just showing Bugs. I had like a new, I guess this is like a PNG tuber, but because they only stream with like, actually Asadullah, you briefly crossed with them. They were blue, who had like raided my stream on Twitch. Yeah, I was going to do a collab stream with them, and they wanted, like, a representation of me there. That gets mad when you skip cool. I mean, like... That's like a... That's a legit one, actually. That's a legit reason. Also, so, Asadullah, we just injected the toxin to defeat the biomass, and Veronica got real quiet. Oh, you know what? Fuck, that biomass might have been suspending the elevator. Yeah, I was going to do my finishing stream today. I was actually going to stream way earlier and schedule it, but then I got caught up in a whole bunch of different stuff. But the plan is to finish and then figure out what I'm playing next. I'm thinking about Hell Is Us or Dying Like the Beast, or there's a bunch of like little things. Those synths never like don't hit.
Veronica, where are you?
It's like the authentic like sound signature of mystery. Find Veronica in the underground facility. Oh, Toph, did you move school? Bot Rix is so late. I sent all the tired nurses home. Exhibit's still on the way. He says something important has stopped him. What could be more important than these people shackled here? I can hear them screaming. I've been a nurse for 20 years and I've never seen so much pain in my life as I have today. I have to go to them now. Whatever Exhibit is planning, I hope he can make it in time. We need him. He said he was bringing something here. Let us pray it is a cure. Ward sister, Magda Grunberg. Grunberg is a crazy, unfortunate name. I feel like there are some names where if you're born with them, you're sort of destined to be a little bit unattractive. And Grunberg has to be one of those. Oh. Metal scraps. Okay, what do we got actually? We're healthy. We've got a ton of pyres, torch fuel. Dude, we've got a little bit of everything. I actually just don't think we want for nothing. Preparing for the visitor. Okay, so maybe what it was is that they were trying to bring me here. I was the solution. First things first. I need a working Soxley extractor. The old one has a shattered siphon. I smashed it when I moved the equipment from the lab. Solution, steal one from the military tomorrow. New glass for the glove screen needs to be installed. Glass has been obtained. Now install it in such a way that the chamber can be hermetically sealed. The last thing we need is a contamination influence. That's it. The rest is almost ready. I'm nearly there. Just have to wait for the right moment. I'd sooner die than let those brutes lay their hands on him. He belongs to us. Notice a lot of names influence the character of the person. Yeah, for me, my theory is that it's like a sort of positive feedback loop of people sort of treat you the way your name sounds, and that influences and sculpts like how you are, right? I think that people unintentionally sort of act into the role they're sort of portrayed as, or like thought of as. Yeah, Toph, it sounds like you're having a hell of a hard time. Unfortunately, I can't relate because it has been decades. But did you move schools then? Is this like a new school? You liked your old school and you just haven't been able to settle properly? So there's a storage container here, but there's no save point, which makes me a little nervous. Why would they do that, huh? What am I preparing for? Who am I preparing for? Okay, well now I think we're in these sort of underground tunnels. These are the tunnels I was talking about, where I feel like usually in hospitals, this is where you are really going to get rid of the bodies. But you know... Oh, what's in there? That's a little anomaly. You know that there's that chapel next to the save point at the beginning of the hospital? I'm willing to bet we're going to find the other chalice and whatever else we need to get into the secret door of that. Oh, your first actual good school? Is there any chance you can move? Or like how many years do you have in this? Because I know Americans have like a different school structure, so you move around a little bit more often, right? Whereas England, you just get primary and secondary school, mostly. And a lot of those have been merged into one now. Like one of the schools in my area is an all through primary and secondary. So you are at that school, what feels like from birth till death, from like maybe like 6 or 7 to like 18, which is crazy to me. It is not big enough. Oh shit. Okay, I'm sorry, Cronos. I didn't realize you had game like that. Okay. 3 ways to go. Let's see what happens. You moved school 5 times? Yeah, it's a belated happy birthday for Toph because... Shit. It just locked. That's probably fine. Yeah, I feel so bad. Toph posted like a GIF saying it was their birthday, but I thought that it was a Miku reference. So happy birthday so much for the 15th. And we'll catch it next year. Oh! Yeah. No. Are you serious? This is not like a space where I can face this. Okay, wait. Oh my god, the shape of this place has changed. That's probably fine. Really good shot. Let's get some extra damage in. Do you think the multiple targets counts? Oh my god. This is why they got me to wait, hold up. Brain. Okay, we need to craft healing or get healing or... But this is why they had the storage before this area. Because there's a boss fight. No saving though. Which I love. Excuse me. We're so low. We need something more. Hold up. Let's do like a little bit of a loop. Get around to something which is flammable or smash some boxes. Just give me healing. Torch fuel. Torch fuel's good. Let's actually torch him. He should be on fire for a while. Get 2 big shots. And keep moving. Keep moving. Loki the boss looks like the Ink Demon and Audrey 4th. Yeah, it's just the end of Bendy. Get deja vu. Also, there was a new Bendy game, wasn't there? I just don't know if it was any good. Hold on. Alright, we just gotta roast and toast his little, like, arm tumor. That's a new sentence. And then we should be good. Now, the problem is, like, I'm not seeing anything else vulnerable on him. Are they shifting the reality of this world? Has this changed? I'm sorry, what? What? He regenerated. Oh, he stopped. Oh my god, that was so polite of you. Thank you. Oh, that's going to be a no from me. Okay, explosive. He's not going to get that off. 1 shot. 2 shots. And now it's just his head. But what we need is we need another explosive. Lone Wolf. Yeah, it was weird though, right? Wasn't it supposed to be like a roguelike? Maybe with Boris, our least favorite and laziest character. Oh, ammo. I'm not even going to turn around. I don't need to know what you're doing. Dude, what? Oh my god. Are we good? He's got to be dead, right? He's also got some serious... What? No, 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 no. Okay, he's got some serious regenerator energy. I feel like by saying that, I manifested him just getting right back up. Come on. Oh no! What? Okay, it's got to be the last one, right? Dude, from downtown? There's no way that hit me. Okay, here we go, here we go. If you would move your arm just like a little to the right. I'm dead. I could have ran, but I tried to flamethrower because I thought I had one more. And I was impatient, and now that's gonna, like, cost me the whole fight. Yeah, yeah, I feel like the minigun is like a... Oh, no way. It's like a boss weapon. Alright, okay, we're gonna play this super aggressive then. If they're gonna do us like this. What don't we need? No, we can do with all of this. We're just gonna blow like through a bunch of our pyres and beat the hell out of them. Ooh. Yeah, I was disappointed the new Bendy game wasn't in the vein of the others. It feels like, I don't know, they're not really doing super well with the franchise. I just feel like they're not capitalizing on what they could. Is there anything else I can regen before we go? Okay, yeah, this is good, this is good. What a start to a boss fight, though. Like, that's Aura with a capital A. Oh my god, nice. Okay, at least we got one of them. Now let's lead him around here. Shoop, 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 shoop. Full damage. Now, I would love to get that. Did that help us? I don't see anything exposed. I feel like he's going to be right behind me. Okay, or right in front of me. You know what? I appreciate that. You're a straight up guy. carbine, handgun. Both good options. Okay, while he's like sort of slowing down over there, let's see if we can get one of these anomalies we have to time do. I'm just like expert with my words today. What are those anomalies we have to time do? You know how it is. Time doing. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay, wait. We're fine. We're okay. Okay, can we take out his other one before... Nope, that's a reload. Holy shit. Oh, dude, yeah, that was a Persona collab. Let me beat this guy up real quick. And then I would love to talk about the Persona collab. It's true, though. The Overwatch community are maybe like a tad sensitive. They have opinions. They have a lot of opinions. Come on. Reappear. Oh my god. He really wasn't playing. Okay. Dude, I need to stop being so stingy. How's he on yellow and that's just doing like nothing? Okay, where's he gonna emerge? Inside me, apparently. That's not PG-13. Oh my god, just let me go. Dude, this is like... The worst part is it is 100% my fault. Come out. Don't borrow. I don't see anything. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's heal up.
For now.
That did not need to be such a problem. Let's see. Yeah, to be honest, like, I don't know. I think the idea of the collab is fine, but I just don't like how any of the skins look. Maybe the Diva one is better, but the Joker one didn't look like it was going as hard. Yeah, I only went into the corner because I thought it was going to be like one pistol bullet, so it's just me being lazy. I think it should have been like one pistol bullet, and then he should have been dead. But it's like always the case, like where you kind of start feeling comfortable, so you just like do it, finish it. Crazy the 6-year-old played Overwatch in 2020. Real talk, I feel like that's most of my... I feel like that's the average age of my teammates' demographic. Okay, but luckily we get to really clean up with all the other stuff, which is nice. So we'll do like a little bit of post-boss fight shopping. Yeah, almost 6 years ago. It is, it's nuts to think about. Time is strangely flexible. Community was more happy that Kiriko didn't get one. She is overrepresented. We've got to see some, like, nice skins for Sojourn. Sojourn has gotten shafted all the time. Lucio has no good skins. Venture, no good skins. And then Kiriko is getting banger after banger after banger. Crazy talk. Juno too. Juno's like the new Kiriko.
Not like this. God damn it, David. You're supposed to bring him here. You said it's the safest place.
Are you hurt?
No.
I'm sorry. Your mission has failed.
Yes,
That's like the only way we can empathize.
Everything, everyone I cared about, gone.
And the other traveler? Where is he?
I don't know.
The other traveler was the warden, we knew it.
What caused the outbreak in the steelworks? Was it the traveler?
No? Are you insane? The Pathfinder would rather die than harm us.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
That's what he called himself.
Why were you looking for him? Why is he so important to you? Do you still think he will help you discover the cure?
Yeah, I figured
Trying to
tough.
protect him, all right?
Why?
He did me a favor. And I was trying to return it. I was his target.
You? Why didn't he perform an extraction on you then? You were destined to make the ascension.
Maybe because
I
I
love
didn't
that.
want it. Or maybe he just felt that what you were doing was more harm than good.
You
So what are we
deluding
doing?
Yourself. I have seen the future. Without the extraction, you are doomed. You are.
In that case, maybe it's better that we don't exist at all. Or maybe, just maybe,
So maybe we are
not
really
right.
benevolent, but I still don't know what the ascension means.
He can still help us find him.
I'm gonna extract
Okay.
Zibbert.
So you are fucking insane. Look at him, damn it! No, no!
If I don't try, whatever is left of his mind will soon fade away. He will be gone forever, and with him, all the answers we need. The steelworks, the outbreak, his mission, my awakening. I need to make sense of it all. It's not worth giving up yet.
Can you promise me it will bring him ease?
I definitely can't. All of our essences have been talking. I'm just gonna... Is this the human thing to do? The empathetic thing?
Yes.
We're just gonna pretend he's not gonna be screaming at my soul while I've extracted his essence. What have you seen, Zibba, huh? What have you seen? Yeah, playing games was simpler as a kid. I feel like I was so entertained by the same thing happening all the time. Maybe the shotguns thing. There was one game I played when I was a kid, like PS1 game. It was maybe like a gliding flight simulator, and I played the same level for, it feels like for months. Essence permanently erased, so when my phylactery is full, that person's never coming back. Holy shit. Yeah, it's weird because I think the thing is they were flipping between, oh, us being like
Essence
villains,
acquired.
benevolent, and now we're just trying to make sense of it all.
The Pathfinder. I have to tell the warden.
One of the worst outcomes of COVID was Toph getting into Overwatch. 6 years later, still doing it.
Need to get back to the terminal.
Not the soldier who's the villain. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean the traveler literally themselves. I mean whoever the Traveler represents. Or do you mean the main character? In which case you should play Spec Ops: The Line. Yeah, I don't think COVID was doing anyone any favors. But I guess I'm at least glad that, you know, it could have been worse for, you know, the people around me, and some people were that unlucky. All right. Let's see. So we get back to the warden, and then what?
He trusted me. He made a promise. I should have stayed with him.
So it's interesting, right? The Pathfinder thought that maybe he could try actually saving humanity.
Mother.
That maybe there was another way.
Something's wrong.
Someday we could be together. Another dimension.
And be free.
Oh my god. Why are we hearing Veronica as well? Who did? I thought we just extracted Exhibit.
I don't have much time. I know we've had our differences, but
What do you want? Speak. I've got matters to attend.
there is something I need you to hide.
Togetherness.
This is almost. This is like at the beginning. We did something like a baseline test to test our mental state before we were deployed as a traveler. And now she's quoting those words, the togetherness, the conflict. It's like our essences are pulling away at us.
The Pathfinder would rather die than harm us.
Warden!
Yes? What is it? What's wrong?
She... Fire spreading.
Oh my god.
Oh no. It's happening.
She called him.
I think our body's dying.
Easy.
Or
The essences. We need to get them out of here.
Animal fighting. Get them out!
I will. I promise. Just try to.
She called him the Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder.
do you know the name? So we got the essences extracted. Are we back to the baseline? The baseline test at the beginning. What do we know? I'll talk about the thing as Dill in a second, but I don't think so.
What is this place? Have I been here before?
It's my workshop. I've already brought you up to speed once here. When you first connected to the terminal.
They went silent. The essences. You stopped them.
I'm afraid that what I managed to do was only a temporary measure. We need to get them out of you. Otherwise, they won't stop. They're fighting. The state they are in is not natural for them. They have already spent too much time in your phylactery.
Weirdly suggestive, but
Can't I
okay.
just release them?
Unfortunately, they have bonded with you so deeply that they have become an integral part of your identity.
This is part of a theory that we spoke about earlier, though,
But
right?
if you simply remove one of them,
The idea that you're
your
slightly
whole
shaped by
being
them.
will collapse.
What will happen to me then?
Eventually, they will win. They will take over
But rather than it
and
being
deprive you of your sanity.
shaping you, it's more like they become a part of you.
You're running out of time.
Kind of a subtle but dangerous distinction, I guess.
In order to get them out safely, I have to fix the terminal. And believe me,
My brother in Christ, we've been
I've
trying to fix the
tried every
terminal.
possible way, and it still won't cooperate with me.
The Pathfinder. Does that name mean anything to you?
I'm truly not sure. Maybe. I think I once came across such a term in the archives. I'll have to rummage through them. Maybe I'll find something useful. And where are you going, traveler?
I need to talk to Dr. Scott. He may know what happened to the Pathfinder. If I succeed, maybe we'll be able to find him. Maybe the terminal will cooperate with him.
Very well. Let's not waste any time then. I'll search the archives, and you do what you must. I'll be here when you're done. But please,
So are we going in to have a conversation with Zibba?
be careful.
Alright. Okay, I'm going to head for the terminal in a second. Let me backtrack so I can catch up with what Azza was saying. With black enemies rather than being part of the flesh are made from memories. So no, I don't think so. I think that like as we came to save them, the reason we're here is because this disease was happening. I think the only real relationship to memories is that we're trying to extract like what we find valuable of them, at least to save them from that fate, to stop them from becoming completely extinct. On the back of that, our ability to tell that they will become extinct can't be related to the disease, right? Because it can't have been the case that the disease happened, we then used that to time travel and then find out that the disease would make them extinct. I don't think that would work either. Glitch out when the memories changed. I think that's just like an idea of like mixing realities, mixing times, and them having too like much of an influence on our core. So I wouldn't take that really to mean anything like that. I think it was like mostly the memories changing was like you changing between time, right? And the glitching was like people turning into those monsters or not turning into those monsters. So I think that was purely like a time thing rather than a memory thing, even though, you know, You had their memories, you had their essences. Without memories become flesh of lumps with no purpose. That, I mean, that could like work with, I guess, the sort of character arc we have for the main character, who started with kind of no personality and slowly through like experience accumulates, you know, an identity coming from nothing or coming from collective. But I don't think it like necessarily works here. We'll see though. I really thought that this would be like the one. I thought we would get there, it would like wrap up and everything would be bad. Also, Toph, my dad and his social anxiety and having a conversation. I feel like that piece emote is the most versatile emote I've ever seen. But I get it, not always easy to talk to your parents. I think my father's probably as awkward as I am, but it's been a while so I wouldn't know. Alright. Me and you, Zibbet, I think. Yeah, me and you, Zibbet. Let's get down to brass tacks. But yeah, there might be like the sort of unsatisfying ending possibly that our origins aren't related to the disease. Because the way they're positioning us is like being this external, possibly non-human force. I don't know, it's really difficult. Oh, we're just gonna sit down and have a conversation.
Doctor? Dr. Zibbert?
I was also so sure on the warden being the Pathfinder because of how long it seems like he'd been there. Yeah, I thought about multiple endings. For me, I thought it'd be less about the memories you extracted, but more about those choices and how sort of human or empathetic you chose to be, showing where your identity was heading. Maybe.
It's you. You were in the shelter. Oh God, Edward.
I do think it would affect
What
these
happened to
sequences
him?
though, right? Because we can only talk to the essences we have.
He's safe.
Yeah, Liza
And
P
where the hell
flashbacks,
is he?
exactly. Are we a puppet?
What's happening to me?
I don't know. What's the last thing you remember?
I ran out of the shelter. I was looking for my mom. I went to the hospital, but I couldn't find her. I got sick. I got sick badly. Didn't find her. But I did find a doctor.
You found Zibbet.
He, I was looking for the cure. I did my best. No, that wasn't me. Those are all these thoughts.
Angela. I need you to reach out within your mind and remember something. A memory. A memory that wasn't supposed to be yours.
A lot of things shouldn't have happened. So many things I should have done. So many I shouldn't. Always trying to be selfless. Always the fucking consequences!
Angela, I know, but I think you possess the memories of a man called Dr. David Zibbert.
David.
Dr. David Zibbert. Oh yeah. He's in here. With us.
I don't think she's okay. She's having a bad time. I guess we're having a bad time. Do you think this is what the sequel to Split would have looked like?
I really wanted to help them. I promised I would find it. That I would find the cure.
David, you need to tell me what you've done with the other traveler.
The visitor.
The visitor?
You need to tell me how to find him.
They were onto us. He was not safe with me.
So where'd you put him?
I had to hide him away.
Keep him secret.
Keep him safe.
Was I wrong?
An execution order was given.
It's like we're watching her audition tape. She has such range.
Healthy or sick. Patients or doctors.
It didn't matter to them.
Angela. Gabriel. All of them. I tried to save as many patients as I could, but I was the one who took him. I was the one who drew the military to the hospital.
So did I kill those people?
You stayed with them to the end. That's true.
You stayed with them to the end.
But who are we even comforting here?
I
David?
shouldn't have.
Or Angela as
I
David?
should have risked taking him out from the steelworks.
I remember. I had a daughter once. Oh, a beautiful little girl. I wonder what happened to her.
That definitely is Angela. We know her lore.
Time. David, tell me where he is.
She has a different father now.
David, please. Where?
Elisa. In the abbey on the outskirts. That was the only place they wouldn't have looked in.
In the abbey on the outskirts.
I needed to trust her. I needed her help. My little girl. My daughter. Find her.
I will. But I have one more question. Tell me, what exactly happened in the steelworks?
We let everything slip out of our hands. We failed.
What do you mean?
As doctors. As humans.
Did we bring the thickness to the world?
I believe it was always here. Waiting.
Can you make this all okay again?
I'll try.
You're not wrong. Whoa. Yeah, I also don't know Persona. I think mainly because like it's apparently taking like over 100 hours to play Persona 3. So I don't know when I'll find the time for that. I want to try it though, because it's so iconic. Mother Eliza Zibbet. Is that in the chapel of the hospital? Is that where we find the other chalice? Right? Yeah, we've definitely gotten way more empathetic, way more human. And it wasn't too far into the game until we stopped using that sort of like communal, we, our purpose, you know, language and started being driven by our own curiosity. But yeah, I don't think you're too young to play Persona. Like, I think Persona 3 is going to be a really good time. So, I don't know if there's anything in the chalice themselves. I just think, like, if you had two of them and another item, then you could go into a secret back room in the hospital. But that's a good question. I'm not sure.
I'm back.
Good. Did you get the information we were looking for?
It's possible that the Pathfinder's last known
Okay, no,
location
it was an abbey on the
was an
outskirts, so it's
abbey
not the
on
chapel in the
outskirts
hospital. I
of
think
the
I just
city.
missed out on some possible
Sector
lore.
A25. The doctor entrusted him to his daughter, Eliza. She is my next target.
Interesting. The outskirts. Let me see. You'll have to use a different tram. There. This should open the other station.
Alright, next tram station. There's more to this than I thought. But it makes sense though, because like a few hours ago I was like, damn, it doesn't feel like I'm near the end of the game, and it turns out
What about
you're
you?
not.
Have you found anything?
Oh yes, I did. I made a truly fascinating discovery.
Let's hear it.
It appears this lost lamb of ours is not just a mere traveler. You see, to be assigned to the role of a Pathfinder is to serve as the vanguard among all those awakened to fulfill the Collective's calling. It was up to them to create new rifts for those like you.
Makes sense, they
Those who
forged the
drive
paths.
their anchor into the ground and tune it into them. But the Pathfinders didn't use such trivial tools themselves. Oh no. With their great relics, they were more powerful, unique, priceless.
Independent.
Indeed, one might say. If we could harness even a little piece of that power, with his help, we could rebuild everything, even ourselves.
What about the terminal?
Yes, we would be able to connect to it and upload the essences that are haunting you. We could save you, make you free.
Okay, I'm now really suspicious of the Warden. Anyone who's trying to grab the Sword of
Doesn't
Power.
that sound wonderful to you,
So the Warden
traveler?
says, okay, look, we find the Pathfinder, them using great old relics, and we'll use him to just fix the Ascension machine. That's fine. I don't even want anything else to do with it.
Where does this question
Because, like, why
come
hasn't the
from?
Warden
I
returned?
met his target. He refused to extract her.
Someone like a Pathfinder can't just act on a whim. His actions must have been more deliberate and purposeful than we think. Maybe he knew something that we are yet to understand.
Or maybe he was simply affected
Yeah, he doesn't seem inherently evil.
like you.
But I think at some point you've got to ask, when he's like valuing art, he's kind of splitting apart from the vocation, which the Warden is doing. Who knows what he'd do to sort of keep going down that path.
We focus more on obeying the Collective's commandments than truly helping them. Maybe some rules need to be bent. Maybe we need to listen to the voice of those we want to save. Such is our calling.
Their vocation in the narrow sense is finding the essences to extract. In the wider sense is just to save
This will give
people, I
us
think.
all a chance for a fresh start. You need to trust me. Can you?
I trust you. Gotta.
I trust trust you.
You're the only other person I really know in this world who isn't, you know, a part of my consciousness, so I'm gonna... Just the two of us. We can look up the Warden's voice actor as well, because it's probably someone kind of iconic. Usually is, right? What's going on here? Oh, generational wars? Dude, every generation bitches about the next and other generations, and usually theirs too. It's so common to have people sort of just, you know, use some like stereotypes to group you together and be like, man, everyone has like a short attention span, doesn't do this, is loud, is disrespectful. But that shit's been going on since time immemorial, right? Every single generation thought the new generation was like spoiled and loud and annoying. Everyone thought that. So like, I think it's just like the inability to step back and look at another's perspective. I think also just a lot of people get bitter when they see younger people because they're not necessarily happy with where they are in their life at an older age, right? Whereas when you're young, that's potential. You could do anything. That's really exciting. And then people kind of just get like bitter and jaded. That's a real thing. Oh, B to switch between a emitter and conductor? Huh? Wait, let's conduct this. But yeah, I don't think the new generation is really that much worse than the last generation. And like, when people say, oh, might be spoiled kids, boomers were already going about like Gen Z being like so fragile, so spoiled. So it's already happened like 2, 3, 4 generations in a row. Now, how do I do this? Because it's saying... That just doesn't feel like it's... Hold on. Is that the wrong way around? Or is it too long range? Wait, what? Did that... How did that help?
Procedure successful.
Yeah, it feels like... Yeah, they're introducing a new mechanic at this point. That's crazy. Wait, because... Right, we've been playing this for like 12 hours? So either there's a lot of the game left, or it was one of the later editions which they didn't get to use as much as they'd like to, right? There's still a chance. But as to how are you feeling about the game now? Because I felt that there are some kind of like pacing issues. I think that they could have made it like a bit neater and a bit tidier. Like one of the reasons, so the Silent Hill 2 remake was really good, but they did make it like 2 times the length of the original without actually adding new story. Attention, this station will only transport freight. The transportation of passengers has been suspended. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, well hopefully he's not getting through. This is unlocked so far, but when I power up, I guess it's going to open up. 13 to 29, depending on skill and how much you search for secrets. So we haven't been on secrets. We've died a few times. So maybe that's holding us back. But I don't think we've been doing too badly. Like my guess would be ballpark like 14-15 hours. Okay, well this is definitely bad news. Okay, resource wise we're doing good. We're kind of at a comfortable position. I will say though, I'm expecting it to be the last sort of area as well because we're only getting one more weapon upgrade. Pacing pretty good, keeping us on our toes, having no idea how much is left. That's true, but on the other hand, like, I like a sort of narrative arc, right? I'm like, oh, okay, this is the climax. This is where we're gonna really find out what is going on. That's what Veronica felt like. And so then it feels like you're kind of going up, 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 and it's like, hey, woohoo there. Whoa, slow your horses. Let's go back, like, let's go back and then be like, oh, we actually don't know. We still don't have a clue. So I wish they'd revealed a bit more. I disconnected the generators. I don't care how many bribes these commie fuckers offered. Their money's no longer of any use anyway. They milked us as much as they could. Now they want us to fucking split? That's not gonna happen. This damn disease won't get out of this cursed city. Didn't particularly build up the big story points, which would have been nice. I think that's because they haven't really hit that many big story points yet. It's like they've introduced more mystery as they've gone on, but they haven't really been answering much of it. Commie for communist.
It doesn't work.
So that's the thing, right? They're like, hey, look, you're gonna get Veronica out of there. You're going to get these 3 serums, kill the heart of the biomass. That feels to me really, really important, right? That is like a huge marker for shit is about to go down. This is it. And then what did we get out of that? Not a lot, really. Most of it feels like there's a lot of character development, I guess. But not a lot of plot development. Oh, don't make me do puzzles. It's too late. It's too late. Oh, also, dude, what did you end up playing on Roblox? Did you end up playing anything good? Hold on, okay. Oh, do I need to take that back? Where are you connecting to? Like, it feels like, oh, you know what? Is that even a puzzle? Do I have a limited number of those? It's nice knowing the character doesn't know how much more than we do. That's true, but do you see what I mean in terms of like sort of like the narrative expectations they give you with the setup in the hospital versus the payoff you get? Bleach game called Type Soul. I used to love Bleach. Bleach used to be one of my number ones. The gospel music in the fights hit so hard. Also, I learned, do you know like the sad music? The like da 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 da. No, I can't even. There's like a sad piano theme I loved in that. Which I played so much when I was in secondary. Oh my god. Oh! No way! Excuse me? Okay, I feel like there's a secret here. No, come on. There's no way. Type Soul? Oh dude, I thought there was another monster here. It was just like a very angry door. It's true. It's true, there are no friends there. Only enemies. Oh, Type Soul? You probably didn't even play that long, right? You ended up like playing really late, like 11:40. Which was crazy. That was nuts, actually. Let me in, please. Wait, I need to do the other power, right? Second generator. Oh, well, okay, wait. The first generator would have opened a door. Was there... There were places upstairs. Yeah, in other news about the character developing a personality, even them being like, this is getting repetitive, is more than they've expressed, like, the first half of the game. That they have a feeling towards things, that they care, that they're like, is this even worth my time? That's new. Oh my god. Did one shot do it? Oh, okay, now it's coming like a little bit of a puzzle. Hold on. Is it... Maybe we can do it on this. Hold on, let me explode this. Playing a double date? Oh, I see. You got to get on that double date game. Get back in the ring. Oh! Now, hold on a second. Maybe we can get it down there and through the hole? Is that the intention? No, that doesn't make sense either. Was it invited? Triple date? Maybe? Perhaps? No fire. Okay. Now hold on, we've got to set this place on fire. This is going, I feel like, nowhere. Ah, man, how are we meaning to... It feels like it wants to go through here somehow. How do we get you up there? Let me find a new angle. Maybe like here? And then... How do we connect you? Yeah, it feels like I do have infinite nodes, in which case it's not like an efficiency question, it's just a... Is it possible at all? And it feels like these are sort of barriers they can't cross, so it feels like I do just have to take this place out. Maybe there's a flammable thing I've missed. Oh! Excuse me. We're not going to talk about that. Doesn't need to be. Oh, this is a burst rifle, I forgot. 3 bullet minimum. Okay. So is it? Do you think we can get it through here? Maybe. Zenek. Minister Dobruski is coming today. Let him in. He'll identify himself with his party ID and his big fucking bag of cash. You'll walk him to the warehouse and wait with him while they pack up all this crap for transport, then you'll get him in. Don't fuck it up. When this is all over, you can start a new life. Okay, I feel... Oh, man. This is harder than I thought. I was kind of making fun of it for being trivial. Okay, wait. Now we're cooking. Do we think we can get it through like here? Or... No? Oh, there's a little hole. Now, what exactly has this done for us? Oh, I see. A lot of nothing. Are you still alive? Past tense. His HP wasn't showing up on my gun. That makes me more than a little bit paranoid. Did they do a good job with the puzzles? I think, to be honest, no. Most of the puzzles aren't really Oh god, I almost used my flamethrower. Thank god I didn't have one. Most of the puzzles aren't really puzzles, right? Like, this is kind of a brute force thing. It's more like you will inevitably find the path to do the puzzle in the way you want to do it. And it's not something like you can fail at. It'll just happen. Because what are the other puzzles they have? They kind of have those navigation puzzles with the time stuff, right? But those also aren't really puzzles. You just need to be like, oh, can I find the big yellow thing and click it? So I think they could have made the puzzles way better. But I don't know, games have to tread this careful line where you don't want to kill the momentum for a puzzle. And I think that games can be kind of insecure in wanting shit. And wanting gamers to do like everything in the game. So they'll be careful making things too hard. And I feel like that might have been the position they ended up in, where they were like, hey, it's more important for us to let people, what is that? Progress through the game rather than make challenging puzzles. So I don't know. It's kind of like a big decision to make as well when a survival horror, one of the core elements is puzzling. But they just chose to focus more on the action, I guess, because if you look at Resident Evil, it's the same kind of thing. They're not actual puzzles. They're just items you have to use. Oh, do you think it's a sniper rifle? God, I hope so. Yeah, it might be. Big rifle. Because for a second, I thought it was like a longer range shotgun, you know, like a hunting shotgun. But I would love that to be a rifle. Okay, this looks like another puzzle, right? Yeah, I don't know if Toph is around. It seems like they've been having a pretty tough time. That wasn't a pun. Pun absolutely not intended. But Toph also would probably know a few good Roblox games. Yeah, for sure. It would be like the pistol on speed. That's a good idea. I heard a kitty. Didn't I? Alright, we can sell the game console. Do we upgrade the handgun? Or the shotgun? Or the javelin? Okay, I think I'm gonna do the handgun because it's such like a trusty one. Then I think I'm gonna save up to do like the javelin and other stuff. Okay, hang on. So I need to put away, we don't need this many pyres on us. In fact, we have so many pyres, we can even consider selling them. We have 5 extra. That's our HP. HP's not great. We might as well use our medium patch. We have 2 cores. What could 2 cores get us? Hold on. 2 cores could get us HP. Or more resources. I'm fine with not doing more resources. Bigger explosion for the pyre. In terms of story, how'd you come? You have to pay for items at the shop. Shouldn't other travelers just give you free stuff? So my guess is, like, what you're trading isn't really in credits, it's in energy. So maybe it's the case that every station has to have a certain amount of energy to keep going. So this is how they have this economy. I think that'd be my best guess for how it makes sense. So, like, they'll give you items, but you need to keep the station going for travelers who are coming next. I think we saved the core. It's always a capacity problem. I feel underwhelmed. Hey! Like we haven't done enough here. Hello. I would reach through broken glass for you. Just ask. I feel like we're missing something. We have a weird... Oh, you know what? Yeah, 1, we've missed this piece of lore. 2, there were some pistol bullets we couldn't pick up, right? Where was that? Nice. Actually, you know what I just realized though? If I upgraded my clip capacity, that would allow me to hold more ammo. Because more would just be loaded into my magazine. So that's almost like an indirect inventory upgrade. Okay, well, unless I leave one bullet. For the sniper, it needed a not generic, needed a specific key. Like, sort of like the Steelworks master key. Do you think the reason I have that master key is because I didn't get all of the key locations in the Steelworks? Probably, right? Rough. Alright. I can't believe I didn't think of the capacity thing earlier. That actually makes so much sense. That's alright, kitty. I'm going to be on my way. And then that's going to give us... When we find the cat, it's going to give us another core. And then we can get another inventory upgrade. And I just wish that wasn't... Oh my god. Okay, that didn't get me as badly as they usually did. So I am getting better. Yeah, I feel like I'm almost more excited about the inventory upgrade than like the story progression at this point. I say thank God. Oh. Don't mind if I do. I also think that this this essence, which has helped us get more energy, has really come in clutch for us. Yeah, getting the hang of it a little bit, and that fast... We meet again, my old friend. I see. God, I completely lost my fucking train of thought. They gotta stop with these bolt cutters. This is not... This is not okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Thank God they did it here, I guess. Yeah, I feel like there's more tension in whether or not we'll need the bolt cutters than whether or not we'll find a new story beat. But yeah, so the stability and the speed of charge upgrades have helped a lot with the sway for the pistol. And also, I guess, you know, fingers crossed we're getting better with 12 hours in. God, I hope we're adapting. But not always the case. Not always the case. Alright, let's snip these bad boys. Okay, I thought this would just be good news. But it appears there's no such thing as a free lunch. Is your friend coming? Oh, it's one of you. Wait, what? Usually they don't get you that quickly. But this one was on a time limit. He had places to be. Let's pop these as well while we're here. Wait, who? There's a few mechanics that only get used in one specific scenario, like the option to use bolt cutters, which make no sense. Yeah, so the bolt cutters, and, you know, one of the reasons I don't like them is that... Oh, I didn't even see you. I'm going to hold off on healing for now. The bolt cutters are literally there as a risk-reward inventory management tool. The trade-off is you can have the bolt cutters and you might get a ton more stuff, Or maybe there's nothing to use the bolt cutters on and you've just used up an inventory slot for nothing. So that's not a super fun thing to do in the first place. Wait, what? Oh my god, wait, that's live. That keeps popping them. And then you think, okay, but then why do they put a bolt cutter thing this close to the save point where we can just get them anyway? So I think some of the stuff they've done is pretty backwards. Like, I feel like it makes a ton of sense. Unless this is just a new route. And it might be. Hold on, is there any metal scraps? Any healing? Maybe I should make healing. You've got, say, another bolt cutter? God, I hope not. Sorry, who? What? Where? Why? Large lad. I can't craft healing. I'm gonna try clean up out here first. In case there's anything which is gonna interrupt our lovely fight. This man could bust out there instantly. Oh my god. That's fine, we want both of them there. How's that? Is that any good? Clean. Was that both of them? Hopefully all of them. Wasn't there a large fellow in here? Or was that one of those guys? Energy slate valuable. Okay. Energy slate sounds good. I like the sound of that. Okay, well this was worth it, but is this still part of the bolt cutter detour? That's what I don't get. Oh my god, dude, come on. You know my heart's not good. That was way more damage than I expected to take. Our guy's not doing well. I think that's a medium. That's a medium, you know? That's like an ibuprofen and paracetamol deal, but not yet codeine. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. We didn't listen to the voice memo in the last save room.
I've conducted a standard cognitive abilities trial on myself. The results are I miss her. At first, this new armor was cool and all. And it was fun to shoot monsters, but it's been so long. And I've become very lonely inside. She would know how to make it fun again. I miss her a lot.
4335. Do we think that's like the essence overtaking him? So that's a mix of what the Traveler's saying and what the essence is saying? Because they warned me at some point that the essences might take over, right? Alright, let's do a quick like puzzle evaluation, right? We're in a room. We see a power source and a power it needs to get to. Is this a hard puzzle? It's just like a... Do we just have to do like a little straight line? Yeah, so that's not something I'd even really call a puzzle. Maybe it's just an extra thing. I think that if they restricted the number of them that you had, they could be puzzles, which is why I think your question earlier made sense. You're like, oh, do you have a limited number of nodes? Which you'd think so, right? But maybe not. Oh, this feels like bad news. It feels like a little bit of something's about to go down. And nothing good. Let's check the back here first, and then the front. There's no way this is a side thing, though. This must have been the actual path. But in that case, we've missed the side thing. This is the eternal conundrum. We are all going to die. But I'm not waiting here until that damn thing turns us into abominations. These people are deluding themselves to think that help will come. If nobody can leave the city, nobody can't enter it either. It's over. The sooner you come to terms with all this, the better. The only thing left now is to pray. I'm heading for the church. If what Bozenia said is true, then the nuns are taking all of those in need under their roof. They may take me in too. Look for me there. Ask for the church of the last days, and may God have mercy on us. Yeah, there's no way in, no way out. Apart from time travel, maybe. One of the games with the best puzzles was 2022 God of War game. I got like a third of the way through that, and I'd agree if they gave you more time to think. I really, and I know it's such like a common pet peeve about the game, that like, if you were thinking about the puzzle, Atreus would probably yell at you, telling you how to solve the puzzle. So they made the puzzles good enough that maybe playtesters couldn't figure them out fast. They're like, hey, you know what? Like I was talking about earlier, they want to keep the ball rolling. You can't have people not playing the game. Okay, what can we craft that is going to just be of benefit to us? Or maybe this links back to the... Oh, I think this just takes us back to the save room anyway.
This place is highly perilous, even for you.
Hey!
Need a bigger cat room.
My phylactery has malfunctioned. I have to regain. Failure. Initiating emergency, terminating. Finally. Ready or not, here I come. Yep, that was the essence taking over. He was a bit more laissez-faire or like blasé about it. In a pretty good mood about overtaking this person's body, I guess. Okay, so we got a ton of money. But we didn't even activate the second generator though. Hold on. Okay, fan heater, good. 69, that's not even, I mean, first of all, nice, but that's like 7 damage, so that's like a 10% increase. Actually, that's kind of good. That's kind of good. Tears Temple, one of the most infuriating in any game you played. Was it because of the puzzles? Is that a puzzle problem? I don't think I got that far. Oh, this isn't what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm at capacity. Hold up. Yeah, these paws have been handy. And now a key to the toy store at the Station B. Dude, that's a key, I think, to the weapon we saw. But I was really hoping that cat would give me another core, because that'd be another inventory slot. And they've given me a core so far, every time. Let's drop that. I'm going to play fast and loose with the bolt cutters. We'll see if that comes back to bite me.
I have extracted the essence in A33 and made it back, but something affected the stability of my anchor's tracking beacon, and I've re-emerged far from the dive coordinates. It's hard for me to judge whether my temporal shell was damaged. I am noticing a slight disruption in some cognitive processes. If I restore power to the train...
One tiny mistake and everything just one-shot you.
Such is our calling.
Yeah, I do feel like some people make games intentionally punishing. And, you know, kind of, I wonder if there's a sort of desire to make some part of the game intentionally punishing Almost just so it will be memorable. I don't know. Because the thing is, like, you'd remember Tyr's Temple, sure. Would you talk about it, though? Would I be talking about Bile Town in Silksong if it wasn't as noxious as it was? I guess not. Did I save? Okay, wait, this was the secret part, right? And this is what I viewed as the main part? Oh, explosive barrels everywhere? Okay. We'll get the sniper on the way back, because I think that was... God, where was that? I'm trying to remember if it was further downstairs or the other way around. Okay, one here. One there. Cutting edge commentary. Shit. Are we good for now? What else we got? Oh my god. Can't stay still too long. Should have took longer on that shot though. I've never seen them transition like that before. That was a waste of a good shotgun shell. I did not mean to use my shotgun. Nice. Oh! Still going. Oh, you're a mean son of a gun. Probably only a couple of shots for you, though. Left side. Alright, dead as a door now. We'll take those. That one looked like a balding old man. Never really noticed their individual features. Yeah, I'm actually surprised because I thought it would be a lot of copy-paste. And there's a little bit of that, don't get me wrong. But I guess some of them do have their own identities, own little personalities still. Even after so much has been stripped away. But again, it's rough, you know, you're taken by this disease, you start recessing into the same primordial ooze all of life came from. And people are still calling you out for male pattern baldness. Can't be escaped. I feel like this is a trap. I'm not comfortable with how many little mouths there are here. As the dealer's like, hey, has anyone noticed that zombie has a fucked up hairline? Oh, that doesn't sound good. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at this. Weird. So, like, the traveler must have been friends with one of the kids? How embedded in this community was he? I, like, forgot if I could remember their gender or not, so I went for they, but it was too late. I'd already... It's fresh. You're right, dude, you're so right. I'm missing so many Watto moments. This is... Think of the short potential. Think of the short's potential. Zenek, forget about that idiot Dobruki. We fucked up. The working people took matters into their own hands and tore the fucker apart. Everyone at that fucking station recognized him. They were on him like flies on shit. Which is fitting, considering what a piece of crap he was. Damn, I've never seen anything like that in my life. I'm waiting downstairs with the rest of the guys. They won't find us here. Take the cash. Leave the fucking painting. Time to get out of this dump of a city. It's time to get out of here, babe. We're going to Mexico. Or Vegas. I want that healing bad. Can we do anything about that? Oh, we brought the toy store key with us as well for the sick gun. But we haven't got space. Free healing? Okay, healing's more valuable than one pistol shot, right? Oh, it feels bad though. Maybe torch fuel because we get that for free.
Not enough resources.
Wait, I'm stuck. Am I? No, I'm good. I just had a moment. Don't worry. Senile. I'm worried that this is a mistake if they're gonna make me... You know what? I can't do it. If they had me fight in the next room and I needed that torch fuel, I would never live it down. Oh, this is blocked. Oh man, that's a boss fight. Hold up, I got this.
I am not alone.
Whoa. Anyway, I was hoping like a monster would bust through here like the fucking Kool-Aid man. And that would be the moment. That would be the moment. Okay, wait. Oh. This is such an arena. Like, if the game would just... Oh, it's another one of you guys? Alright. Which way you coming? This way? Oh, dude, I forgot. I thought you were one of the other ones. Okay. Hopefully we can pull him around to the right side. But to be honest, I think this is going to be pretty chill. These guys don't seem like a huge threat. And especially when we have this much cover. Famous last words. Oh, dude, he cut me off, and then he's flanking. Is that big damage, or was that just like reflecting off his shell? Okay, that's one. Ow! Oh my god. Hold up, I need to take my... insulin. Third time's the charm. Shit. We're okay. Dude, that is pinging off him like he has a suit of armor. Not a good position to be in. And he's only yellow HP as well. Okay, let's try to get a big shotgun shot in here. I almost feel like we're doing more damage to his, like, backside. Maybe his front is armored. Shit. Nice. Not so nice. Not sure that was worth it. Would be fun if you said, what oh, then immediately after the monster burst in, you let out a genuine R. The key is in the contrast, right? The key is in the contrast. Beautiful irony. You are right. Yeah, definitely. This guy could have done with hair of the dog, for sure, for sure. Damn, Pyre, where were you when I needed you? So I think I need to be way more keyed into like which enemies are just not taking damage when I'm hitting them. Because I think I'm wasting a ton of ammo by hitting what are hard points on their armor. Oh, is this gonna lead around? Hold on. Actually, no. Okay. Hold on now. My brain's puzzling. Again? Not really a puzzle, just something you have to do. Maybe that's how I can describe the puzzles, right? They're just things you have to do. You don't have to work out how to do them, you just gotta do them. So in that way, maybe they're less than puzzles, they're like admin. Okay, right, we're mainly rocking pistol ammo. So we're not flushing anything really. Yeah. Oh, this actually just gets us background here. Breathing in the chemicals. Watch Markiplier pay Gander to Bam Bam 8 reminded me how much this game, because of how clueless we are about the story. Dude, Gardener Bam Bam, what a fucking series. I did a video on like the prelude and I have downloaded the second game. What is going on there? Like legitimately just like what is happening? It really is like, I used to call it the sort of family secret. The like small... Oops. The child the whole family's ashamed of. Oh, they're just gonna keep regenerating? Who like your parents keep in the basement? That's Garden of Bam Bam. I'm dead. I'm just gonna die. Shit. I'd literally have to... Oh, this was a dead end? Wow, this is really cool. I love this. Oh my god. That's actually the most annoyed I've been streaming for weeks. Just the concept of having to run past all of those. 7 games, still no idea what's going on. The secret to those sorts of games is that they also don't know. They're making it up as they go along. What's true could be anything. I think it's fun though. I think it's a good time. Alright. We're just gonna run through. I'd like to see an interview with the devs for Garden of Bam Bam. Like, I want to see who's making these games. It is a really good, terrible game. They have nailed that, and I feel like in a way they've cornered the market a little bit. Am I going the wrong way? Wait, which way is it? Oh, here? Okay, yeah, it was here, it was here, it was here. It's so funny, earlier I was going to commentate, I was like, oh, they have so many of those little mouths in this, but nothing actually comes out of them. Guess they showed me, huh? Occupado! Love that for me. Is there any benefit to me killing that thing rather than just running away? Probably not, right? Oh, he's getting large. That is, as Toph would say, a KFC man. Shit. Okay, the answer is yes, there was a benefit, and it was not having to face him after he powers up. Anyway. I think I might even buy some healing. We are in dire straits. How much is the healing? 1,000? You know what? Just this once. And we're gonna get the shotgun upgrade. So our shotgun's maxed out, our pistol's getting there. Yeah, nice. Yeah, sure thing, Azza. Alright, bolt cutter, shell patch. Nice, let's reload all of our guns. 1 bullet. Alright. Okay, is that the best we can hope for here? Yeah, I think so. Okay, now we don't want to miss that different gun. So that's going to be the big thing. Was that upstairs or downstairs? Oh, it was here. It was right here.
Mommy's coming.
What do you mean, Mummy's coming?
Establishing connection with the phylactery.
Movement speed while aiming increased slightly. No, that's fine. Though I do like the idea of, like, what would a kid essence be like? And what would happen when they took you over? And why was it so quiet with a bass drop? We have questions. High-powered weapon capable of obliterating multiple threats at the cost of a lengthy charge-up time. Nice. Oh, that's gonna be wide, huh? Alright. And it has 1 bullet at a time. That's kind of badass. Was it down here? Yeah, it was. Okay. Nice. Hopefully they're not going to force me to use my R-Blessed stuff yet. Did I miss anything here? No, okay. No, this was already completed. Don't have to worry about it. Chill. Chill, 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 chill. Oh, my bad. Okay, so we're getting this tram, and this tram is going to get us to the Abbey. And then I feel like the Abbey has to be the last area of the game. I'm going to find out what this Pathfinder's been up to. How the Warden's going to take it. Or even how they're, you know, how they're forging the paths. why we get like a little tuning fork and then they're able to create the rifts themselves. Oh, metal scraps. Okay, let's make some pyres. Although I wonder if the torch fuel is just better than the pyre. Just like higher risk. The Abbey. What's interesting is I think that the Abbey is the first location which kind of hasn't been mentioned throughout the game. Like the steelworks were built up to, the hospital was built up to.
Arrived in sector A25.
But the Abbey's
Travel won't
new.
go any further. Proceeding on foot to locate the Abbey.
Alright, let's see. Only Union and Christ could give us shelter during the raging storm. The Church of the Last Days is your sanctuary. I think these guys have had plenty enough of Union. Or, as the Scottish say, Union. I'm sorry for that. It will happen again. Oh, okay, wait. Let me open up some space. God, what should we put away? Okay, well, first of all, the pyre, I guess. We'll put away all of our pyres. Try rely on the flames we have. Carbine reload is nice. What have you got? Ah, no, that's actually stunning. Let's do this. Core upgrade. Actually, huge news. Alright, inventory slots. Can't knock it. And then I wish there was like other stuff I could sell. Did you miss anything? Only that we've gotten to the Abbey. So in that way, actually a little bit. But, oh wait, no, you also missed, we got the Arbalest. So I think rather than being a sniper rifle, this looks to me like a really wide pulse rifle. Apparently it has like a really long charge time, but then can take out multiple enemies all in one shot. It's also a one-shot gun, so one-shot reload. Oh, it's an explosion. Okay, so this is, I guess, this game's grenade launcher. Yeah, and then we got to the Abbey. There was also the essence of a child in the toy shop. There was a traveler in the toy shop with the essence of a child. And I'm kind of curious about, you know, like, whoever ended up taking over that traveler, the way, the amount of excitement they were was kind of childish. Yeah, I thought like a piercing spear gun, but now that it says explosion, I'm wondering if it's something different. Oh, can I not sell a pyre? Oh. Okay. Though even the way it's called, like an Arbalest bolt, sounds like a piercing spear gun. So yeah, maybe you are just on something there. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, me too. What I really like is like, especially projectiles which can pin enemies, which I really love in Dead Space. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, same thought. The nice thing about Dead Space is you could also like use enemies' arms to pin other enemies, which was insanely cool. His salvation is upon us. Blessed are those who can discern between the wrath of the Lord and the fulfillment of his promises. Do not be afraid. Join us. Under our roof we'll receive him together. We'll join in his mercy. The Church of the Last Days. I just want like a reason to use it now. And they might be about to give it to me. Alright, more crafting. Handgun, valuables. Yeah, they're getting us all geared up. Yeah, exactly. Where are all the enemies when you need them? Just there when it's inconvenient. Togetherness. I'm sorry, darling. I know you'll be furious, but if this is indeed the end, I want to live my last moments with other people at the church. I've never been much of a believer, but if not now, then when? I am afraid of death, but I'm even more afraid to die alone in this quarantine. Ignore the television and radio broadcasts. It's all lies. Help will not come. I will pray for you. Helena. I'm not sure I understand if Helena abandoned her partner, who was also here, or if she left that note in case they came back. Oh. Well, now hang on here. That doesn't look like a bad idea at all. Does it? Looks a little suspicious. Agent Cutters. The girl with the porcelain mask. Do you think this whole thing could be referencing some specific event in Polish history? I don't know much about it. I don't know either. My guess, this is going to be such a rough guess, is kind of connected to me saying, oh, I think they're criticizing like a specific form of communism. I think this is going to have been a wave of communism in the 40s and 50s, typified by, as like a lot of, I think it's earlier strains of communism were, it was like erasing individual identity and stuff like that. Or, you know, like communism under like the USSR, before, I think, Poland and Russia split. Because was Poland in that? Or was it just Ukraine? Hold on. Let me check. Okay, not part of the USSR. People from the USSR were stationed there, and they would have thought of it. It was like a proper communist government. So I think it's like a criticism of this historical form of communism that the Polish endured. So yeah, I don't think the event so much, unless there's a tragedy that I am unaware of. Which is totally possible, actually. More than possible. Oh my god. I guess we just have to make something. Torch fuel? And then how do we get down there? Was this just a bonus? Oh, here we go. Yeah, where are the enemies? Yeah, my history, my geography, really, really bad. Like, what do I know? I know a little bit of maths, a little bit of philosophy, a little bit of law, and a little bit of data stuff. I'd like to bone up on my history a little bit. I feel like I'm getting to that age where history has become more interesting to me. I used to hate it because to me it was all memorization, and I have a bad memory. 3 Secrets of Fatima celebration masses. May through October on the 13th of each month. Pray vigil all year round. Indulgences. Okay. Just a schedule of the services. I don't know, maybe the dates were important, but I didn't make too much of them. Okay, this looks like the way forward. History interesting and less compulsive. Yeah. Compulsory, sorry. Yeah, that's a mood. I feel like they pick both the most boring parts of history, and they don't do a good job of explaining the context or relevance to the present day. So they sort of fail on all accounts. It feels like learning things for learning things' sake. Or maybe just as a kid I wasn't smart enough to make those inferences myself. That's also very possible. I think a good thing to look at is history as an examination of like human nature. There are different ways humans have acted at different times and different driving forces behind them, and they're like little experiments. How would people act if they were put in this situation? And then your question is to be like, okay, what parts of this situation mattered? How were they affected? Would the same happen again? Okay, so how does it feel getting hit by an enemy where if the third-person camera was over the other shoulder, would never have gotten you? How does that feel? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I did like... Oh my god. I did like getting a little bit of Chinese history at the start of the three-body problem. I thought that was really interesting to see the representation and impact of communism there as well.
I know it's not professional.
Because the Cultural Revolution was brutal.
Sometimes I'm afraid I've done the wrong thing by dragging you back here.
Because it's dangerous? David, please. It might as well be happening anywhere else.
Yes. Although, one thing bothers me. Why did it want to talk specifically to you?
It's a he. He is a person.
He's a person.
Yeah, sorry. This isn't the first time he's appeared here, is it? You,
That's the
you knew him
Pathfinder.
before the Steelworks, didn't you?
David, I told you. It's better you...
Veronica, I need to know.
That was the moment we met. But that doesn't mean we didn't know each other before.
Yeah, he's a traveler. But like, a more important traveler. He's the person who puts down these time rifts with what the Warden calls like some ancient relics and greater powers. But, like you were sort of saying with like this memory idea, I guess, is that, you know, these travelers, these are made of people, maybe in a sense. Veronica is saying it doesn't mean I didn't know him before I met him. Zibbet, where the hell did you go? When can you get back? Call me immediately. Oh, so that was Zibbet's apartment. Nice. Wow, you guys are a sight for sore eyes. I'm surprised that our destruction of the heart in the hospital didn't have further reaching consequences. Memories is a medium for time travel? Yeah, I don't really buy into it. I think that we haven't really seen any evidence that points to memories as a medium for time travel. Like, I think what you were saying was that, oh, we're seeing us travel through time because we're seeing different memories. But I think that's just because different things occur at different points, rather than the memories driving the time travel itself. Memory points look similar to the rifts. I think that's just how they've dressed up anomalies. I think that's probably a game design choice. Also, again, like, we could also think of those rifts as, those memory points, as small rifts to a particular point for a particular person, right? So, like, the sort of, like, memory time distinction becomes a little fuzzier. Dude, what are you, a pacifist? I'm sorry. Don't want the smoke. Oh my god, are you... Love that. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah, that's my take on it. I don't think we've seen anything which I would call sort of like conclusive evidence pointing towards like memory as a medium. I guess especially because for the rifts aren't connected to specific memories as well. And those are like the biggest time travel points of all. Maybe memories aren't just memories in this world and could be maybe a different version of the reality. Can you expand on that? Oh, I'm so hungry. I might pass away. Shim shim shim. Okay, we can just hit this. I thought I was gonna have to waste one of my things. So I think the main sort of examples you'd be using to back it up would be those examples in the hospital where we were closest to the anomaly. Let's have a look. I'm waiting for it to come up on my tablet where it's easier for me to read. Okay, my tablet's glitching out. 1 sec, let me have a look. Every memory is a separate version of the past. That's why we had too many memories. The reality was glitching and overlaying other things onto it. Okay, so I don't think so. I don't think we've seen anything to really indicate that these are different versions of the past, because I don't think we've seen anything which is incompatible, right? I think if there were different versions of the past, we'd see clear points where there'd been this like split, where this had or had not happened. I think the reason we had too many memories is actually just because we can only hold essences in our phylactery for so long until they start infecting us. And we had 3 essences. We haven't met any other travelers who had 3 essences. So it was more those different memories combining, right? Which is the reason why when we go into the Ascension Chamber, Angela is basically going like schizo on us, like a classical schizo rather than like technically what schizophrenia is. Just like James McAvoy in Split. So it's that mix which is tearing us apart, not to quote Tommy Wiseau. So that's I think what the glitching was, is a combination of a mix of too many memories from too many different sources, and the anomaly itself. Because I think one important thing to remember is where we are in space isn't necessarily where we actually are, it could just be our perception of where we are as well. No inventory? So I guess you could think of it almost like this, like if someone is slowly taking over, is it possible that what we're seeing is what they're seeing for a little while, which might not reflect how the world actually is? Come on. I'm going to need you to skid around a little bit slower. Okay, no ammo, no ammo, no ammo. Oh my god. Nothing? Oh. No way. It's like they knew. Oh, you're gonna wake up too. Yeah, I can give it a shot. Let's try. Eviscerated. Holy shit. Alright, that's definitely not quite what I thought it was gonna be, but I'm not mad. That's kind of sick. That's fun. Now I feel like we're getting some actual sci-fi guns. I think like this sort of like burst rifle which tracks is very sci-fi. That gun is very sci-fi. Yeah, I also initially thought it was going to be between like more long range, like a sniper rifle, or like a physical, like yeah, spear pinny rifle. Hold on, how do I? Can I just like hop up here? Am I missing something obvious? Oh, that's what it is. My bad. Oh, that's not here. That's only here. Okay. I can't get over how good this game looks. It still blows my mind every time I sit back and I'm like, someone had to sculpt this whole environment. Everything. Absolutely everything. Isn't that insane? Just actually like unhinged. Crazy the talent people have. Charge speed, explosion radius 150%. I won't lie, I am tempted. I feel like it's just not going to be as useful as like doing something. You know what? I gotta see it. What's that they call it? The rule of cool? Okay, I guess the problem with this is that it's led us back here. So it uses completely separate ammo, actually. I realize now I don't have it in my inventory because I reloaded the only one I had. But I think if we get further into the game, I'm kind of willing to like spend money on getting more of that ammo. Because it's cool as hell. Oh nice, we actually did get an angle here. That's kind of smart, you know? They got you to close the shortcut first by making it just a much more obvious temporal anomaly. I like that. I like that in terms of game design. I think that's cool. Huh. Alright, now I'm in a box. I don't think that's helped us at all, but... Alright, go on. Show me the charge point. I swear to God. Hold up. Hold the phone. Just when I thought I was building some momentum, they pull me right back in. Now, I need that. Yeah, my old arch nemesis. He'll always come back. He's like William Afton. Now that I know we could have some Arblast ammo behind there, I gotta do it, right? Mr. Bolt. Mr. Bolt Cutter. Shaken, not stirred. Okay. We can put away some of our torch fuel. And our pyres. We need to use our pyres, though. And a shotgun shell. Wait, I have no shotgun shell. No, I do. Wait, which of these... Oh, I had no shotgun shells. I should just reload that. Nice. Alright, Mr. Cutter. There's only two ways this is going to go. The easy way or the hard way. I think bolt cutters are like one of the most fun examples of physics in action that you can kind of like immediately see in the physical world. Not in the physical world, in like the real world, like that you'd be likely to run into. Because like, how does leverage really work? This is so much smaller than I thought it was going to be. And there's an easy joke to be made there. I'm not going to make it. What? I backtracked for that. I mean, cores are really, really good. Cores are really good. But I feel robbed. They've completely lost their minds. If this goes on, the infected from all the surrounding villages will come here. Barricade the door and don't leave the apartment. Keep away those psychos as lepers. Did we see the point this has to be pegged to? Oh, okay, hold on. That's more fun. It's still a bit of a point and click thing, but...
The anomaly is strong here. The dark point must be inside.
That's a view. I love how they've saved the cool moments for... well, this. Oh, that's a lot of explosives. It's fine. We probably won't have use of the wide massive explosives here. We can probably just mosey on up to the church unharassed. Oh, hello. Dude, I feel like we have had such a shortage of chemicals. I'm so disappointed. I can't believe that's how we spent our bolt. I can't believe it. Dude, after we'd gone up the huge road to the church, we hadn't seen anything. I was so sure this was going to be a combat arena. I was so sure. I can't believe I spent it on that. Do I hear footsteps? Am I getting paranoid? Oh, thank God. But imagine if I had two. Dude, they played me like a damn fiddle. Like a damn fiddle. Okay, there's actually just... it feels like there's so many places we can go. I'll take left. Yeah, for real, the 150%. What's weird, though, is, like, it didn't go as far as I was expecting it to go. So, I don't know... Nice. Okay, that actually didn't get me. I didn't jump. Right? Did I? I don't think so. But yeah, so I feel like the Arbalest didn't necessarily explode at like the point of impact I was aiming at, or it did. It just hit like the enemies who spawned there for a second. I don't know. Due to Father Wozniak's current indisposition, all Paris officer matters should be directed to the on-duty sister. Huh. Oh, I have my inventory kind of full of useless stuff. Like we have a core, we have a valuable... I like this as a last level setting though, the monastery. Father Wojciech decided to go to the city steelworks. I told him that the people who are confined there do not remain in quarantine for no reason. This unexplained disease which outbreaks are appearing all over the city must be highly contagious. I tried to stop him. I said he was still too weak for such an effort. God will grant me his strength, as I will bring his words to the faithful he promised. These people need us, Eliza, he said. Father Wojciech said the people gathered there need above all something to give them a sense of daily normalcy, as if they'll get that by getting closer to God all of a sudden. He said that in his absence the other sisters should listen to me. He said if we want to survive this, we have to stay close and cooperate. I won't let him down. I'll lead the way. So I haven't found an obvious way to cancel, but I haven't been in enough situations where I've needed to cancel to like try every possibility. I think the last possibility I have which might help is like maybe if I change weapons mid-charge. So the next time I'll try do that, but I haven't been sort of like quick enough on the draw to test that out. So there's no easy way of doing it. There's no like little tap. Because you charge with the fire button. So the moment you're holding it down, you're firing. Oh, dude, there's a save point in there. Hello. You love to see it. Very mysterious. Alright, so first of all, let's sell off these valuables and get a maximum. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. I spent all my money on the fucking Arbalest. Alright, what else? Reload speed, rate of fire, firepower. I mean, firepower for that would be nice. Clip size for the Arbalest would be huge, because then we could carry around way more Arbalest shots. I think we save up. Is there anything we can do with the core? No, I think we're fine with the core too. Okay. Let's put away the core. Maybe take the torch fuel. I'm going to make the dubious decision of putting away the bolt cutters. Okay, this is probably going to be a shortcut for us to get back here later. Now, what are you meant to power up, huh? Maxed out the Arbalest before touching anything else. I need, I really like the pistol. I don't know what it is, but it's been with me the whole way, you know? Almost nostalgic. Yeah, also, I think for the Arbalest, the funny thing is, you could... Oh, I can't get up here either. You could get something to lower the charge speed, but then the question is, would it feel as impactful, right? Part of what I like about the Arbalest is you stand there like, you know, like you've just lost your fucking mind for like 5 seconds and then everything dies. There's a beauty to that, I think. That looks like it's just going to be up here, probably. I don't know for sure, because I'm not sure what we're trying to hit, but that looks like the path it's hinting at. Yeah, it must be. Nice. Big cool weapons. Yeah, they need a big cool charge up. Or just really valuable ammo. That helps as well. I'm thinking of like the BFG from Doom. Cemetery key. Why did I say it like that? Cemetery key. Like an old key that opens the gates to the cemetery. Alright, now that we have 2 cores, should we try do something with that? Hold up. That's the safe point. What could 2 cores get us? It could get us more HP, it could get us more resources, more burn time, or explosion. Hold up, explosion size? I think burn time is actually going to be really good. Temporal shell. I'm a burn time guy. You know this about me. I'm a burn time guy. Let's get the other core out. And this is a big sacrifice because really I want to save up just for more inventory space. But if I do that... Never been to America, but you say, I say in the American way. Huh? Oh, zebra? You have been a poor victim of the internet, I assume. Can you do a yawl? Can you, like, Prex hit a yowdy? That's the question. So, I feel like the cemetery is not going to be upstairs, right? So let's just... My instincts say it has to be down here. How are we doing for time, by the way? 2.5 hours? Dude, maybe it makes more sense for me to do a little... An actual last stream. Yule. I feel like you can sort of say it naturally, but then still have it, like from the third person, sound unnatural. I feel like especially depending on what kind of English accent you're rocking. Wait, hold up. I think it's 12 PM. I'm going to be sensible. I did want to finish today, but I think the next one's going to be the finishing stream. I think that makes sense. Dum, 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 dum. So the plot is thickening. That's good. We did get to the Abbey. We got what feels like the coolest weapon that they could have thought. I'm so glad they picked this rather than a sniper, actually. Just a big fuck you gun. Think about your name. Think about how strange it sounds. Surprisingly often, actually. I also think that not many people use my name. Or when people do, like, I don't process it as my name. I don't think about the word itself at all. I just think about me. Or the other person. Yeah, names in general are very weird. Also, my chat thing just did the most cursed thing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say that this is, like, good. We've now gotten to absolutely the point where we're sure the last stream is the last stream. It's gonna be big story moments. Big, hard-hitting. I'm probably gonna go... Probably lurk someone else's stream. I wonder if anyone's streaming. Or I might do a little bit of Silk Song or something. Or maybe I should be sensible. And I need to work on my Japanese raw. Alright. Thank you so much for hanging out. Azul has been here the longest. Bugs, quickly before she went to sleep. Preyex. Toph's been in and out. And yeah, I'm going to try finish this tomorrow or the day after. So if you end up being around, you know, feel free to come hang out. See how this all ends. Because it's going to be wild, I think, either way. So, peace. Thanks for hanging out.